and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and I am a crochet artist and a handmade candle artist. I do events and markets and I sell my things online and I take any custom order no matter how big or how small. So that is who I am if you want to know. And for this video we are going to be seeing how many tapestries we can crochet. Now, we did a day last time, but it was kind of split up. This time we are actually doing a full day. We're going to do 24 hours. We're going to time it and yeah, just see how many we can do in 24 hours exactly. So I did say in last video that I am hoping that I can get some done. I can get a lot more done than I did, or I thought I could get a lot more done than I did in the last one, because the days were split up and I didn't exactly time it properly or fully, but we're going to properly time it and see how many tapestries we can crochet in 24 hours. I have a lot of new tapestry ideas and new tapestries photos, like grid photos, so we're going to do them. There's some Disney ones, some cartoon ones, so yeah, let's get into it and see how many we can crochet in exactly 24 hours. We will be starting a timer. The timer will be on my phone though, so I won't be able to record when I am timing, but I will try and get some snippets of some crocheting. But yeah, I'll update you throughout. I've looked through the graphs and we're going to do this one. I want to start on a slightly smaller one because there are some longer and some wider ones in there, but I want to start with a smaller one so we can actually make sure we get something done. What I'm going to do is put on a timer for a couple of hours and then update you every couple of hours with how much we've done, otherwise I'm not going to be able to make sure that I'm crocheting for that exact amount of time if I keep stopping and then showing you. So I'll update you every couple of hours, and I will also try and get as many clips as possible of me crocheting. Our timer has officially gone off and we have done this much. I need to cut the ends, finish the restitches, and then attach the wooden stick to hang up, and then I think I'm going to add some tassels on the bottom. So I finished the pattern, I just need to add the stick and add the hanger, add some tassels and cut the back, but I'm quite happy where we are at the moment. I've crocheted the ends at the back in as well, so you'll be able to kind of see the picture on the back. When I cut the ends you will be able to. But yes, this is where we are and it is so cute. I'm in love. We don't have much of the purple left, so I didn't add tassels along the bottom, but I did add the stick and I also sorted the back out as good as I possibly could. This is the best way that works for me, but you can still sort of see the pattern on the back, so yeah, but that's what it's looking like. And this is our first tapestry complete and we are on 1 hour 54 minutes and 19 seconds, and I'm going to stop to have a lunch break and then I will come back. We have 1 hour and 54 minutes on the and 19 seconds on the clock after finishing our first tapestry that we have done. So we are setting, this is our second 2-hour timer, so yeah, let's carry on. And this is the one we will be making, and I found this literally last night or the night before. I screenshotted it and I thought it was super cute, and I also screenshotted another one, but I'm not quite sure if I have the colours for that other one yet, but that's a slightly bigger one, so we'll leave that for now. But yeah, we're going to be crocheting in this next 1 hour and 54 minute slot. our 2-hour timer has gone off, and I am working at a slower pace than I would like, and I think it's just because all the colour changes mixed with the fact I underestimate how long things will take a lot of the time. So I'll always do a project, it will always take more time than I give myself for it. So I need to try and remember, when I say how many I want to do every 2 hours, I need to remember that things take time, crochet takes time. I'm not going to get everything I want to get done, but I'm hoping to get 10 tapestries done in 24 hours. That is my goal. 10. If I can get 10 done, I'll be happy. So this is where we got up to when the timer went off. We have just got to finish. We've got to finish the last row and then do one row to join the stick, the hanger. So yeah. But yeah, I think this one's cute, but I feel like this one took a bit more time because of it being like a longer one. There is 1 hour and 55 minutes left on the timer that we stopped yesterday after I did the 2 rows of this and connected the stick for the hanging part. But yeah, I wasn't sure if this one would turn out right, but it turned out very well. I didn't think that one looked right, the bottom one looked right to begin with, but then we started doing the top one and the top one looks amazing. I think they're so cute. This is honestly probably one of my favourites now that I've done. But yeah, so that's that one. And then we have 1 hour and 55 minutes on the timer exactly, so what we're going to do is finish this plant one, which we already started in the last episode. So this is where we got up to, and I think we have about 15 rows left of it. So we do have quite a bit to go, but 15 or 20, so we do have quite a bit to go, but I'm hoping we can get this one done and another one started in this hour and 55. I should be able to finish this definitely in the 55 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next one. I will quickly insert a picture of the plant one here. If you didn't watch the last video, this is what it is meant to look like and going to look like. And I just need to quickly go and find this wall before we start the timer and start crocheting. But yeah, that's what we're up to with it. I didn't realise how long that one was gonna take. I did say in the last video as well, that one took so long. Our 2 hour timer has gone off and we have finished this one. I really thought I was going to finish this one in the first hour and then get another one done, but nope. So we started from there and we've done all of that. So we have done a lot actually, 2 hours I guess. But yeah, but we managed to put the stick on and put the hanger on and cut and tie all of the back as well. Because of this, I didn't have any cream left, so because of this I might do it at a discounted rate or keep it for myself because of the background. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this one turned out, and this is a super long one as well, so this section has been sitting in my whip pile for so long, so it was like I could not wait to get that cream wool again, so I just had to use white and get it done. But yeah, I don't know, so we are 6 hours down. I don't know what tapestry we're going to do next, so I'm going to use the next couple minutes to figure out which tapestry we are going to crochet next, but I will insert it here now because when I edit this I'll obviously know. So this is the one we're going to do next. I know all the next ones are quite fun and I'm probably going to enjoy them, so yeah. So I had to have a shower before bed, but we did from when we started the last timer, we did stop it when we finished this tapestry because obviously this tapestry was smaller and there were more bits in this tapestry than I've crocheted, but the reason for that is because it was cut off in the photo, as you'll see from when I put it up on the screen. there was like little ghosts underneath, but they were half cut off and I couldn't see the full thingy, so I just thought it would be easier to cut them off and go from like the middle, like from what we could see. I also didn't do as many stars because when I show you this, my stars were not starring. They do not look like stars. Like, I hope they do to you, but I don't think they do personally. But the pumpkin is super cute, so this is the next one we have completely finished. And we managed to cut and tie the ends in. So yeah, this is the next one we have finished. Which means we are 7 and a half, not 7 and a half. We stopped the timer at, I think it was either 44 minutes and 57 seconds or it was 43 minutes and 57 seconds, but I will show a screenshot here now of the exact time. But that means roughly we are, I'm gonna keep this timer here like on my clock app so I can just restart it tomorrow. So we are doing exactly 24 hours of crocheting. However, for rough purposes and time purposes, I'm just going to say rough times. So roughly we are, I believe, 7 hours and 15 minutes down, and we have done 4 tapestries, 2 large ones, 1 medium one and 1 small one in 7 hours and 15 minutes. So yeah, that's how much we've done. We've done 4 tapestries in 7 hours and 15 minutes. I am aiming for 10 in 24 hours, so that gives me a couple like extra hours to play with if I do an extra big one or something like that. But I'm aiming for 10 and we have currently completed 4 in 7 hours and 15 minutes. So we will see how many more I get done yeah, in 24 hours. So we are, like I said, 7 hours and 15 minutes down roughly. I will do an update at 12 hours and I won't show you, we won't like go through them all and look at them all the ones we've done in 12 hours, but we will like count them and I'll say how many we have completed in 12 hours of crocheting, and then at the end of this video is when we will go through them and I will show you like all the ones we've completed and what we've done in 24 hours. It is the next day and we are going to start the timer again. This is the next tapestry we are going to make. I may not be able to record myself making much of this one just because I'm gonna need to constantly look at the pattern unless I can memorise some of it. I will try my best. But yeah, also I reloaded the timer and it is 43 minutes and 57 seconds. So yeah, we're gonna start that timer, and then once that finishes, because I know that this tapestry won't take 43 minutes, it won't take longer than that, so we'll start. I'll update you where I am on this tapestry when that timer ends. This is how much we managed to get done. The 43 minute and 57 second timer has gone off, and this is what we have done in that time. This one is 37 stitches across, so it is, as you can imagine, quite long, but I did get more done than I thought. We've almost finished the cow on this tapestry. So now we're going to start our next 2-hour timer. We have completed our timer of 2 hours, so which means it has taken 2 hours and 45 minutes to do this much. But I did do an extra 10 rows of the spaceship, and then I had to take it apart because I colour changed too early a couple times, so that meant the whole stitch count of this was off, so I had to redo it from like the bottom part of the spaceship there upwards, but we took it apart and we restarted it and the time went off and we are here. Also, like I said, this is 37 stitches across and there is a hell of a lot of rows upwards. I didn't count how many upwards, but it is 37 stitches across, so it is a bigger tapestry. But yeah, the 2 hour timer has gone off and this is what we got done. We did do the alien and the top of it, but I had to take it apart because I had to customise it. I didn't realise doing this challenge, I forgot to think about how much yarn we would be using and how many colours I'd run out of. So now I only have certain colours left and this did not look right at all. So this one will have to be added to the whips, but we will count it in the ones we've done today in this challenge. But oh my god, yeah, that's wasted so much time taking that apart, completing it, taking it apart. So yeah, now I have to pick tapestries that are only specific colours and that I have the colours for or customise. So yeah. So we're going to move on to the next tapestry now. We're just going to do this one because it's like 3-4 colours. So we've hit the halfway mark. So I've just counted and we have completed 5 whole tapestries and we have the cow and spaceship one, we have 7 rows left on, roughly. So we have only a few more rows on that. It is so early, so bear with me, but we are going to start this 6 hours. So we're going to do the first 6 hours. So this next 12 hours, the second half of this video, we are going to just crochet for 6 hours straight, and then I will update you on what we have completed after that 6 hours, and then we'll do the last 6 hours, and then we'll go through everything at the end and show you everything I completed in the 6 hours. So the reason I'm doing it this way is because I realised I've started editing to make sure this video does get out today, and I'm going to do it this way because I've already started editing and yeah, it's already half an hour, so it's already a long video. So if I do it every 2 hours and update you, it's going to be a long ass video. But yeah, so we're going to do it that way. We're going to update you after 6 hours and then do the last 6 hours and go through everything we've done at the end. So yeah, I will show you the graphs we're doing though. We are going to be doing this bear one first because it's not many colours. I am going to customise the colours and make it like a pretty bear rather than just a brown bear, because I don't think I have that much brown left, but it's only 23 across, so it should be a quick workup. And then the next one we're going to do this Snorlax graph because I've got so many Pokemon graphs, and I also had an order for an Umbreon plushie recently, and ever since I have wanted to make a Pokemon tapestry so bad. So we're going to do this Snorlax tapestry, and then the next one we're going to do this cat in a frog hat tapestry as well. And then if we have time left, we'll do like a small bow one. But yeah, those are the 3 that we're going to do. So the 6 hour timer has gone off and I will just show you what we have completed in that time. We also didn't do the cat and a frog hat just because I don't want to keep repeating things, and I think it will be a bit boring if you guys sit and watch me crochet loads of things and then some of it's stuff you've already seen. Like, yeah, so we just didn't do that, and we've already done a repeat this video, so we already redid the frog holding a strawberry, so yeah. Right, so just to go through what we have done. So we did this Snorlax one, as we said we were going to. Mostly happy with it, not very happy with it, but for what it is, how it turned out, it's okay. I would do this at a disrated, I would sell this at a discounted rate, obviously, because of the fact it is basically a scrap yarn piece. Like, we didn't have black, so we had to use red. We didn't have any beige or yellowy colour for the body, so we had to use lilac. I ran out of green, so I had to finish the background off with a little bit of dark green that I found off a whim. And the only colours that actually are correct is the black on the face and the blue. Is this one and it's same sort of thing again. I realised halfway through starting, well not halfway, but I realised upon doing the first couple rows that I did not have any brown for this bear, so I tried to make it girly and cute and like it would look really nice for a baby girl. But I've had some people say that I've showed that it looks more like a Care Bear, like it's giving Care Bear vibes, so that's what we're going with. We're going with Care Bear. If people want to see it as a Care Bear, it makes more sense. But yeah, so this is the bear. Not happy and happy with it, I guess, just because colours don't really match as much, but I still think it would be cute like hanging up in a little girl's room or something. This one is my little potion. Obviously I still need to block and wash these, but I will do that upon selling and listing them, when I list them and sell them. But yeah, this one, very cutesy, really like it. See, I see this and I think Harry Potter, but again a couple of people I've showed seem to think it's Minecrafty, so but for some reason it does give me Harry Potter vibes. But this is one of the first ones I did that I was very proud of, and I was like, we haven't failed this challenge, we've actually made something nice. The next one we did was this one, and I am so proud of this one. Like, is that not just the cutest thing you've ever seen? I am debating whether to turn this one into a bag or not, because there are a lot of crochet fox bags around, but I just think it's really cute and it would be such a cute little bag. It's literally like, how can that not just give you so much happiness? Like, that is just so cute. And there's the bag, and yeah, this one turned out pretty perfect if I'm honest. So extremely happy with that. And this is when we got some black in as well, so yeah, very very happy with that. And then we had a little bit of time left, so we took almost this whole thing apart and we redid it. I feel like I've done a lot of crocheting in the 6 hours. I don't know, 4 completed and a half or 5 completed in 6 hours just seems a bit poor, especially some of them being smaller. But yeah, I think, to be fair, my hands are tired. We've done 12 hours of crocheting and just another 6 hours. We've done 18 hours of crocheting, so my hands are tired, my body's tired, so maybe that's why. I don't know, we'll try and get as much as we can done in this next 6 hours. But yeah, we'll see what we can get done. Now we actually have the colours, the right colours in for stuff. So quickly, I'll just pop up the next one we're aiming to do. We're going to do this cat one, and then we're going to do this bat one actually. So we're going to do the cat one, the bat one, and then I don't know what we're going to do for the third, fourth and so on. I don't know what we're going to do for the others, there'll be a surprise. Our last 6 hour timer has gone off, which means we have completed 24 hours of crochet. I have no words other than I am so glad that I did 24 hours first, because it got this challenge out of the way and all the other challenges will be less, so a lot less work, but this has been insane. I don't know how many we have, but let me just grab everything we have completed and then we will close out this video and I will go to bed because it is insanely late. So let me just go and grab everything we have completed in 24 hours of crocheting. I don't even know if I hit my goal, but the goal was 10 tapestries in 24 hours. So I think that allowed me 4 or 2 hours of like to work if I did a bigger one, and there are a couple big ones in here, so yeah. But let me just go through them from the beginning. I will do the ones I'm least happy with first, and we will count them as we go. So first one we completed, these aren't in order by the way, so first one we completed was this Snorlax, which I am iffy with, as I've stated before, but yeah, I've already said everything I've said about this in the last 6 hour, when the last 6 hour timer went off, our last 6 hour update. So yeah, but it's still cute. So this is number 1. This is number 2. And again, I said my piece on this one at the 6 hour mark. It's cute, but not my best work. And then I'm counting this one as a tapestry because I could literally just add a hanger and make this into a tapestry, so technically this is a tapestry, and I'm still debating whether to do that with this, but yeah. So this is the next one we made, and it was supposed to be a spaceship taking a cow, carrying a cow, but we didn't. We had to frog the first go at the spaceship. So yeah, now we're left with this cow, which is still kind of cute. And that's the back. So this is number 3, I believe. Yeah, 3. Then the next one, I love this. If this bottom half was in white, this would be absolutely insanely perfect. I would adore this, but I still do love it. So yeah, this is the other one, and this actually took so long. This took so many hours. But yeah, absolutely love this one, to be honest. It's just a shame about the background shade colour difference. But yeah, this is the next one, and this is 4. I'm going to do the duplicate ones next. So we did this frog. The only thing we didn't get to do is tie the ends in on the back, but this is one of my favourites as well, so I'm glad I've got a couple of these in stock now, because I only had one before, but now we have this one as well. So, and I can turn one into a bag. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this is I love this so much. The frog's cute, the strawberry's cute, everything about this. Love, love, love. So that's 5. So we're halfway through. Okay, the next one, duplicate again. This is, so I had an hour and a half, I'll explain with the last few anyway, but I had a short amount of time, or short-ish amount of time. I had like a couple hours, an hour and a half maybe, so I just quickly bunged this one out, which is also a duplicate because I've recently made this. So yeah. But this is really cute too. This is honestly like one of my favourite things ever, because just look at it. Number 7. And if you know me, I love Stitch. I've got about 3 different Stitches behind me. I've got Angel, Leroy and Stitch, and I have a small and giant version of Stitch. So I've also got some Stitch ornaments up there. Stitch jewellery. I'm a Stitch girly. I'm a Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon girly. But yeah, this, I'm honestly in love with this, and I really wish I made the Stitch and Angel one, because I didn't make that one in the end because it was just too similar to this. So yeah, but this is number 7, and I just have so much love for this because perfect, amazing, she's beautiful. Right, number 8 is this one. And again, might make this into a bag because absolutely love this. But yeah, This is number 8. She's stunning, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, I love her. Everyone loves her. Going on to the next one, so, oh my gosh. So this is number 9. I can't remember if I ever showed this or not. There's the back. Absolutely adore this. Again, turned out so good in the end, but wasn't sure to begin with when I just did that one. Yeah, absolutely love this. I think this is so unique. So fun. And that is number 9. Number 10 is this little one. This potion. So cute. Love it. Very Minecrafty, and I think Harry Pottery. I don't know why, it just makes me think of Harry Potter. But yeah, love that. So that's, oh my gosh, that's 10. We made our goal, we hit our goal, and there's still a couple left, so absolutely ecstatic with that. So that is our 10 complete. And then, yeah, I'll just quickly show you the last few that we made in the 6 hours. Not quite, they still count as 2 tapestries. So number 11 is this one. Again, absolutely love this one. This is a fave of mine. Beautiful, stunning, everything. So that is 11, and we're getting to Halloween season, so that is perfect. And for these next, I'll leave the biggest one to last because we have a really big one for last. So number 12, we have this bat one. If you go back and look at the inspo pic that I showed when I said I was going to do this one in the last section of the 6 hours, you will notice that I changed a lot of the colours. So that one was supposed to be purple and the background was supposed to be white, but we didn't have any white, and we didn't have, well, because we used beige for the background, purple, like lilac, did not look great, so it needed really 2 darker ones, with the orange being light anyway. So yeah, there's the back, and I will explain why we did this one when I show the last one. But yeah, this is 12, I think 12. Absolutely love it though. And last but not least, might actually be my favourite, or one of my favourites, like I've ever made since crocheting, is this piece. And I know, again, it needs blocking, it's not perfect, so bear with, but you can get the gist of what this is like supposed to be. It is a cat with a moon and stars inside. I'm trying to make it so you can see it. I think that's the best it's going to get in this lighting. But yeah, I will have better pictures of this on my shop, on my listings. Absolutely love. Obsessed. She is so cute, so quirky, so amazingly stunning. Love, absolutely love everything about this. Actually fave, and that is number 13. So we made 13 tapestries in 24 hours of crocheting tapestries. 13 tapestries in 24 hours is insane. I barely thought I was going to hit 10, and here we are doing 13. I am literally so ecstatic with that. But yeah, quickly to recap on the last 6 hours. This one took an ungodly amount of time. You wouldn't. This took basically half my time. The picture didn't look that big when I was working up. It didn't feel like it was that big, and it just then kept getting longer and longer. So yeah, that actually ended up taking about half the time. that took a good 3.5 hours. So yeah, I'd say about 3 hours for that one. It was insane. So by that time I was like, right, I need one that I can work up fast, one that I know, one that I sort of roughly know the timings on. So that's why we did the cat in the frog hat again, duplicate of that one, even though I said I didn't want to make another duplicate, just because I knew I could work that one up pretty quick. I knew that was about an hour and 45's worth of work, hour and a half to hour and 45, and then by that time we had an hour left, so I was like, okay, I really need to make something that I know isn't going to require a lot of time, and like one that I know that's going to be quick, a really small, sort of small, but like still cute one. So I had about an hour and a half, and that's why we ended up finishing up with this one, because this worked up so quick in like an hour 15, something like that. So yeah, that's why we did those ones in the last 6 hours, but ecstatic with 13. With all that said and done, I hope you have a great rest of your morning, midday, evening, night, whatever time it is for you when you are watching this, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I am definitely about to just pass out, go to sleep, because I am so tired after this, but I'm so glad we got the 24-hour challenge of crocheting out of the way. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe, like, comment, tell me which ones I should make into bags as well, because I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next video.